The desert stretched for miles, red sands shimmering under twin suns. Captain Dax Jorran adjusted his visor, his boots crunching against the arid soil. He wasn't here for treasure, glory, or revenge. He was here because the distress signal had been weak but clear. Help me. The signal had come from an uncharted region of Nuva, for a planet known for deadly storms and hostile wildlife. No sane human ventured here. But Dax wasn't sane. He was stubborn. His ship, the Valiant Sparrow, sat idling behind him, ready for a quick escape. Ahead, the remains of a crashed alien pod jutted from the sand like broken bones. The ship's hull was scorched, its insignia unrecognizable. Dax's pulse quickened as he neared the wreckage, weapon at the ready. Inside, the scene was grim. Alien bodies, slender, pale, and fragile-looking, lay scattered. All dead, except one. She was small, maybe a child by their species standards. Her lavender skin shimmered faintly in the dim light, and her wide, black eyes fluttered open as he approached. She coughed weakly, her voice barely a whisper. "Oh, please." Dax hesitated for a split second. He wasn't a hero, just a scavenger with a conscience. But something about the girl's desperate gaze struck him. "I've got you," he said, scooping her up carefully. She weighed almost nothing. The chase. As he carried her back to his ship, the winds began to howl. A sandstorm was brewing. But worse than that were the predators, sleek, six-legged beasts with razor-sharp fangs. They emerged from the dunes, drawn by the scent of blood and decay. Dax cursed, drawing his plasma rifle. He fired, the shots lighting up the encroaching storm. One beast went down, then another, but more kept coming. The alien girl clung to him, her frail fingers gripping his jacket. "Hang on!" Dax yelled, sprinting the last few meters to the Valiant Sparrow. He stumbled up the ramp, slamming the door shut just as the first beast lunged. The sound of claws scraping against metal echoed as he powered up the engines. The ship lurched into the sky, leaving the predators howling below. Trust. In the med bay, Dax set the girl on a cot and began treating her wounds. She winced but didn't resist. "Name?" he asked, realizing he had no idea how to communicate with her. She touched a device on her wrist, which crackled to life with a broken translation. "Kira." "All right, Kira," he said, pulling out a medical scanner. "Let's see how bad it is." Her injuries were serious, but not fatal. As he worked, she studied him with cautious curiosity. "Why help me?" she finally asked. Dax shrugged. "Because no one deserves to die out there." "What happened to your ship?" "Attacked," she said, her voice trembling. "Pirates. Took everyone else. Left me." Dax's jaw tightened. Pirates. He hated pirates. The hunt. Kira's story stirred something in Dax, a protective instinct he hadn't felt in years. After ensuring she was stable, he made a decision. "We're not just leaving this," he told her. "We're going after them." Her eyes widened. "Dangerous for you?" "Dangerous is my middle name," he joked, trying to mask his anger. Tracking the pirates wasn't easy, but Kira's wrist device held a fragment of their signal. It led them to a derelict space station orbiting a gas giant. The station was crawling with armed thugs, but Dax had faced worse odds. With Kira guiding him through the station's layout, he moved like a shadow, taking out guards and hacking doors. In the station's hold, they found the prisoners, Kira's people, weak but alive. The sight of them brought tears to her eyes. "Stay here," Dax ordered. "I'll handle the rest." The reckoning. Dax confronted the pirate leader, a towering brute with cybernetic arms. The fight was brutal, plasma bolts, fists, and blades. Dax's years of experience kept him alive, but barely. When the pirate finally fell, Dax limped back to the prisoners, bloodied but victorious. "You did it," Kira whispered, her voice filled with awe. "Yeah," he said, helping her onto the ship along with her people. "Let's get you home. A new beginning." Back on Kira's homeworld, the rescued aliens welcomed them as heroes. Kira's family embraced her, their gratitude immeasurable. As Dax prepared to leave, Kira approached him. "You risked everything for me. Why?" He smiled. "Sometimes, the universe just needs someone to do the right thing." She pressed a small crystal into his hand. "This will guide you if you ever need us. You're not alone anymore." Dax nodded, the weight of his solitary life lifting just a little. As the valiant sparrow soared into the stars, he felt a rare sense of peace. For the first time in years, he had made a difference, and that was enough.